What's up? What's up out there? It's the Miss.Shevious podcast, and we're back for another one. It's your girl, Miss.Shevious.
And it's your girl, Ronnie, coming at you.
Hey. So today we're going to get a little spicy today, as we usually do. But this is, we're going to dive in deep about relationships.
Valentine's Day is
stuff.
coming up. We got a little,
sizzle.
A little sizzle, a little razzle dazzle for you.
Lord. Let's get into this fashion real fast. Just a quick little overview for the ladies out there. There's 12 essentials that you want in your wardrobe, okay?
Let's 12?
12 essentials, the main pieces.
Okay. I got to make sure I got these now.
No, you got to make sure. You ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
A button-up shirt, a LBD.
Check. Wait.
A little black dress.
Oh, I love black, so you know that.
Little black dress, some pumps.
I got that.
A jean jacket.
Check.
Simple flats.
Check.
Dark wash skinny jeans.
Check.
I'm doing crisp white tee.
Ooh. We can stop by Target or something to get that on the way.
A knit sweater.
Like what kind of knit sweater? I mean, I got a couple of them, but do they have to?
You
be
can do like a cardigan or a plain one, whatever.
Okay,
just a
all right.
sweater.
I got me a Bill Cosby.
Ankle boots, tall or short. Check. Black pants. Check. A knee length skirt.
I do.
Yeah. And a wrap dress.
Nah,
got that.
Son.
That's a cute little just throw on, put on some little boots or pumps or
nah,
a little summery, springy. Spring's coming up. They got some cute ones, I'm sure.
Nah, I don't got that one. That's the only one I ain't got.
Oh, well,
I mean, 11 out of 12 ain't bad. That's still a passing grade, though.
That's good.
That's like
a passing grade.
That's
like
a
90. I got you.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm winning.
Yo, so today's episode, we're getting into the spice, the three's a charm or not. And it's very popular because what's going on with T.I. and Tiny. So,
well, I don't know if that was all wanted to be a part of, but we're talking about people who want to be a part of a three or a throuple or an invitation, as you may. I don't think they were invited. I think they were pretty much like subpoenaed to come to that threesome. Some of them girls. Like the way they're stating it.
I think there's no way that they go to a hotel room or where they're at their room. They're not putting a gun to their head. Them girls, I'm sure they wanted to go, but once they got there, they probably got in too much of what they were looking for.
I think the same exact way.
Yeah.
What do you think is going to happen
but
at
drugging
a hotel
them and stuff
room at 2:30 in the morning? What do you think is about to happen? Yeah, the drugging that's not cool.
That's going
all the way
too far. Like all that T.I. beating on them or the Tiny, like I was reading so much and I was like, okay, that's going too far. Do you want to give a backstory or do you want to get into our conversation?
No. We can just go ahead and get into our conversation.
I was going to say, because that's a little...
Yeah. That's all allegations.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Allegedly.
We don't know if that's true. Like I said, we ain't trying to get sued. We ain't got no money.
We have no money,
no
coins.
Nada. Nathaniel.
So Nathaniel. So the question is to spice up, I guess, a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Years married, once you be together for a long time, it gets boring, whatever. Or a marriage, like, same penis, same vagina the whole time. So what are things that you may want to do or you have done to spice up your life? Or would you invite a third person?
Yeah, some people, their thing is they do threesomes. Or some people, they have an open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that something that you would be open to? I know like there are couples that are like that. And especially now, since COVID,
right,
you're under the same roof with the same person all day. Like
just
this has been going on for like a year now.
Right.
Like, are you more willing to have like an open relationship or invite somebody into your relationship to give that extra
spice
to it? So what you think, Bess? What you think?
Me personally, I'm going to go ahead and hit the no button on the threesome.
What about an open relationship? For both parties, you and him.
I'm going to say no, because I feel like there's other ways to spice up a relationship. Sex toys, we go to the sex shop, role play. There's other things that we can do. with so much even like diseases, people are nasty out
Right.
here. So like I wouldn't even want to be put in that predicament. Like,
Mhm.
oh yeah, our relationship is open. You can come home. My husband won't trip. Like, nah, we not doing that. I'm not rolling.
So,
What would you do?
I'm not the whole, like, big love situation, threesome situation, that can get, like, a little messy
Mhm.
because I don't care what anybody says, like, especially if it's somebody who you're gonna be like you said, there's diseases out here.
Mhm.
Obviously, we're in a whole panoramic situation out here. So,
Panoramic?
yeah, panoramic. We in a panoramic right now. We in a panty.
We in a panty. We in a
We in a
panty
panty.
right now.
So it's like, yeah. What if you are just okay? This is the one person that we're going to use
Right.
because okay, this is the person that we trust.
Right.
This person we already got this person tested. Yada yada yada.
What if that person gets out?
What if that person starts to develop feelings, and
Right.
what if this person then runs off with
Somebody
your
else?
girl or
Right.
your
guy.
guy? Like then, what then?
I mean, I get like the whole threesome thing, like a random person at night and protect yourself, whatever. That
Right.
happens because, there's no exchanging of anything. Like
Yeah.
I heard that story, whatever. More power to the couples who want to do
Yeah,
that.
no
But
judgment.
if my guy is fucking on a random girl better than he does me, excuse me, ma'am.
See,
Excuse me.
you gotta go.
The door is this way.
I'm gonna need for you to log out. I'm gonna need for you to
Excuse me,
log
ma'am.
out.
Please leave.
But I mean, so with that situation, it's kind of like, okay, if it's somebody random, then it's kind of like, all right, cool. We do what we do. You
Right.
go. There ain't no feelings involved. But you still got to make sure, like, even that's still like, okay, how did you meet this person? Did he meet her?
Right.
Or did you meet her?
Right.
Because if he met her, he could still be in contact with her. And the
Right.
door is now left open to where he's communicating with her without you.
That's why you guys, it's like in the club type situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like that, it gotta be something super random.
Okay, so you may think it's random, but it ain't.
What if it's out the country somewhere, out of state or something, like that, like having fun like that? Yeah,
cool.
Not like LA, not here in LA,
not here in LA.
No,
because
yeah, the world is very small in LA.
Like, I thought that he was single. Yeah, come to find out, yeah, he was just trying to like introduce me to his girlfriend, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. So it wasn't going to be a random situation.
Right.
This was something that he was setting up.
Oh,
but his girlfriend just didn't know. And shit, at that point, neither did I. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Gosh.
I'm here for what? Like, what is going on?
It was a guy who told me not too long ago, actually, that he was with his ex-girlfriend for a while. Like, I guess he's like a freaky guy, whatever. But he told me like he watched her have sex with somebody else and he enjoyed that. And I was like,
I've had an ex that wanted me to do that. And I'm like, are you nuts?
Like, what is exciting about that?
I was like, no. So later on in life, you could throw that in my face.
Right.
Like, you didn't do that. You didn't do that with me like you did with him. Nah, I don't have time for that. Like, no, that is a tricky setup.
I can't imagine seeing my dude fucking somebody else. Like, so I don't see how men do that. Like, the men who likes that.
I've seen women who like to see it, to see it done. I know a woman who likes to see her dude like have sex with other women.
Yeah, no.
It's not like, oh, okay. I mean, hey.
More power to you.
More power to you. But yeah, no, thank you. I mean, but thank you for
I'll pass. Thank you.
Thank you for thinking of me. But
you're so kind.
Right.
You're so kind.
Right. But yeah, no, thanks.
Next.
Yeah, what time is it? I gotta go. Huh.
See, and that's one thing I am scared about, like being in a long-term relationship, is because like in my mind, I'd be like, oh yeah, I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that.
Ain't doing
in
nothing.
my mind.
Okay, yeah,
I said
Vivian
in my
Green.
mind. Yeah, no, that's Heather Healy.
Whoever.
Isn't that in my mind?
Yeah, that's what your mind be saying.
That's what it says. But it's like once I'll be like all nervous and shy, and so I'm like, oh no, don't look at me.
Pineapples.
I mean, but
ready.
I can see like in a long-term relationship how it can get boring though. Like, yeah, because sometimes honestly I get bored. Like
that's my fear too.
Like, and then what do you do once you get to that point? Like, do you invite somebody? Like in that headspace that I am right now, I'm gonna say hell no.
Right,
but 10
you
years
don't know.
from now, I don't know what a headspace I'm gonna be in.
Because I actually knew a coworker, and her and her husband, they had been together since they were like 14.
Mm.
And so they had recently, yes, started like swapping and like inviting
Oh,
people like
wow.
into their like marriage.
Mhm,
And it kind of went left, and she had nobody to talk about it to.
mhm.
But she knows me. I'm crazy. I'm open. I'm not gonna judge her. She couldn't even
Right.
come to her best friend about the
Oh, wow.
situation. So she decided to talk to me.
Uh-huh.
And I told like, look, I told her I couldn't give her any advice because I'm not married. I
Right.
haven't been with somebody for that long. Mind you, she had been with this man since she was like 14.
Oh, wow.
And at this time, she's like in her 40s.
Yeah.
So it was like, I can't tell you what's right, what's wrong, to keep your relationship spicy, to keep your relationship going.
Right.
Because, yeah, like, what do you do
Right.
after being with somebody for 25 years? There's only so much popping it on a handstand, like, you
Right.
can do.
And then you get older, bones start
Right,
crackling
like,
and
oh,
stuff.
wait a minute, my knees, like, can't.
Only got 2 minutes on this handstand
Right,
today.
you got two pumps in the grind in this position, and after that, we're gonna have to
We done.
switch.
We done.
Right,
All right.
I gotta take Excedrin, and now I gotta stretch and
Right.
like,
Kids worried about why I'm walking like this,
right. I gotta
you
get an
know?
ice pack and some icy hot Tylenol, ibuprofen
Ain't
on
the
the
same. It
side.
ain't the same, babe.
So I just told her like I don't know like what to do in that situation.
Right.
Like I mean I really felt for her, but it's just like she was just like I thought this was something that was gonna keep us
How did it get
together
messy?
because he was texting her and still behind her back and was
Oh.
meeting up with this girl behind her back.
Oh, wow. It was their threesome or it was an open
It was
relationship?
a threesome.
Oh, okay.
So, and he was still messaging this girl, like, and they kind of like started to have like like an emotional relationship
Oh,
between each
yeah.
other. And it was just like a mess. So
Yeah,
she
no.
just felt some type of way. She just was like, I think I would be more okay if it was just like he was having sex with her, but like he's telling her like he missed her
Oh,
and like he
nah.
wants to see her and
That's when you become Lorena Bobbitt. Like, bitch, I let you do this and you
right.
wilding now.
And that's not okay, like T-Pain and his wife,
Right.
T-Pain and his wife, they do this.
Yeah.
His wife was like, "Look, why cheat when you can just bring her home and we could do this together?"
Right.
Like, so is she like then doing it for her too, or is she
Right.
just doing it to keep him?
Right.
So you actually have to like know your limits and know your boundaries and what you want to do because is it then worth
Right.
the relationship?
Right. Yeah, because I mean, it can get to that point to where it's like, okay, this is too much, and then the guy don't want to stop it, but you want to
But you
stop.
want to stop it,
Like Ashley Darby on Real Housewives of Potomac,
right?
they bring it home, and now she's like, I don't want to
I
do
don't want to
this
do
no
this no
more. But
more.
you opened this door already for this man, and now he's looking at you like, well,
Well, wait a minute,
I like this. I
right?
still want to keep going.
Like like this was your idea. You
Right.
opened it up. So
Right.
like when you open up Pandora's box, literally,
You can't close that shit back. Everything don't go back in the same.
nah, it really don't.
So
Pandora box may
that's
be a
something,
little fun
right?
than the box you got.
Right. So that's something that's really has to be thought about for
So like,
relationships.
okay, so let's say like in your relationship, okay, like you mentioned like toys and things like that. So is that something that you would be more willing to do like versus
Yeah, for sure. Instead of bringing somebody else in or having an open relationship or things like that, for sure. Because not only with the threesome, but even the open relation, it's the
Mhm.
same thing. Like if my guy ends up meeting somebody else, and what if he falls in love with her? Like
True.
what happens? He gonna leave me because I opened again that Pandora's box? Like no, let's stick with the toys. There's a lot of things out there to explore. There's a whole bunch of sex shops in the
Right.
world. Like it's a whole bunch of Kama Sutra positions we
Okay,
can figure out.
okay, you probably don't even watch the show, but on The Real Housewives of Orange County,
Oh yeah, I don't watch that one.
they now have, I guess, like an open relationship.
Hmm.
Now she
Who
has
is she? What's her name?
her name is Bronwyn. She decided like they were married for like 20 something years. They have like 8 kids together.
Mhm.
She has decided that she wants to be a lesbian, but they want to stay married. So
Okay.
let's just say you are married. It's
Mhm.
been some must
10
say
years.
10 years. Y'all
Right.
been together.
Right.
And like you guys don't want to get a divorce. You guys
Right.
want to stay together, but you're like, okay, look, we don't have like that same love or that same connection with each other, but we don't want to be without one another.
Right.
Then in that case, would you be open to an open relationship where he does his thing, you do your thing? You guys just don't. You guys are open with each other. You guys are honest with each other. Just don't cross paths. Just don't bring it home.
Because they don't want a divorce. Is it for the kids? Is that why they don't want a divorce, or like what?
She didn't say like whether it was for kids or anything like that. They do have older kids, like 2 that do know about what's going on.
Well, they know now. They're on TV.
Right. They have the 2 older ones, she said, that knew, but then she also has like younger ones that are like, 5 and 3, something like that. So she said
that's probably why they don't
she
want a
has
divorce.
her older kids. So maybe once those kids, but by that time, she gonna be old as hell.
For one, I don't think that was very smart to put that on TV, but I guess if they look younger kids doesn't know. But
that's something that they're gonna be able to Google like eventually, later on in life.
Right. Like, oh, my dad and mom didn't want a divorce, but they had an open relationship. Whatever. But I mean, if we didn't want a divorce and an open relationship presented itself, then as long as you're not out there wilding. Like, I guess in that case, like we've been together for however many years and we're tired of each other, we just don't want a divorce.
Right.
I mean, I guess, like, I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't be out wilding, but no, who's to say what my husband gonna be doing? You know what I mean? But
right.
As long as you're not disrespectful, that's one thing that I really say in any relationship is the disrespect. Because once you disrespect somebody and have no respect for somebody, everything else is gone out the window. The trust, the communication, like all that stuff.
And I think that's the most painful thing when you do go through a situation like that is you feel like the disrespect, because then you're humiliated because it's like, here your nigga is out here just wilding out.
Right.
He all in LA.
Knew?
He didn't even go to like Irvine or San Diego.
He stayed in LA.
He stayed in LA and like he took her around the homies, like taking pictures, allowed them to post them. It was like he didn't give a fuck about you, sis. So it's like that is like different versus me finding out in private that you cheated versus publicly everybody knew you cheated.
Right. Or now I have to explain because everybody's seen you with this girl. Now what we had in our household, now I have to tell everybody, oh, we have an open relationship. I have a boyfriend too. Like, I don't want everybody to know that.
Like the agreement that we had now is up for discussion because nobody knew about it now.
Exactly.
Because I was taking my nigga to Orange County.
Well, come to find, I don't know if you heard this, but Wendy Williams actually just came out herself and said she's knew about that side chick for 13 years.
I heard that. Like she knew about the girlfriend for like 13 years.
So I'm sure they had some type of arrangement. So don't try to act like a victim now that they have a baby and y'all got a divorce and
that's
stuff
the
like
thing.
that.
See, and that's the thing. Like even to
that's
bring
because
up,
everybody found out.
And to bring up the whole Tiny and T.I. thing, even she said it on the show. She was just like, he said it to where it was like, you knew what was going on. It's just like now that the world didn't see it, now you feel some type of way.
Exactly.
And that's true. It's just like, okay, we can deal with this in private, but the moment that now you done flaunted this shit to the world, you got me out here looking dumb as hell.
And now I'm gonna play the victim role.
Right. You got me looking dumb. And this is not the agreement that we had. Like you like respect the agreement. Don't be out here trying to look like the man to like your friends.
Right.
Like do your dirt in private, keep it private.
Because we're still married at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, everybody, to the world, we look married.
Exactly.
To my mom and to my dad, to our kids, we look married.
Exactly.
So if with the whole point of staying married is to keep this facade.
Exactly.
So keep the facade.
Like
nigga.
If we want a divorce, let's go ahead and get the divorce.
Right. And then we can flaunt around LA and do that. But don't stay in LA like, nigga, I live 3 miles from where you took this chick.
Right.
Like,
don't be taking her to those TGI Fridays.
Right. I mean, you could, there is one in Dana Point. You could have took her all the way out there. Yes, y'all would have had to
San
leave 2
Diego's
hours.
only nothing but 2 hours away.
Yes, you would have had to take a 2-hour drive, but still.
Santa Barbara, 2 hours away. There's a whole bunch of other places, beautiful places.
Right?
That you can take this side chick. Okay, so
let me Google some places for you. Here's a list.
I made the reservation.
Right. Here's an approved listing that you can take these girls to. Nowhere outside of this.
Okay, so on the flip side of that, would you be the quote unquote side chick of the relationship? Like, what if somebody approached you like, hey, I'm still married, but we have an open relationship and I want to date you, blah, 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 blah. Would you be that chick?
Ooh, no. I've watched too many episodes of Snap to know that it never works out well for the mistress, ever.
Right. I
No.
just couldn't like, I don't care how open your relationship, I just couldn't be number 2 to anybody. I don't
I
care.
mean, not that, because what if I'm not even looking for anything but, like, a
That's
good
true.
time or anything
That's
like
true.
that?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you don't know where your feelings are going to make a left turn.
Right.
So, and then you don't know where the wife,
Right.
where her feelings are gonna make a left turn.
Especially as women.
Right.
Our
And
emotions are
she
everywhere.
decides, okay, I'm cool with this, but
Mhm.
it may not be working so well for her in the dating scene. But hey, you out here popping. And
Right.
she like,
I don't like the
I
way
don't
this
like
looking.
this. I
He's
don't like
taking
this.
her to Santa
Right.
Barbara, San Diego.
I don't like this at all. Like, so yeah, and
No.
then she decides, I don't like, nah,
Yeah.
this ain't cool. Like, I'm not with this no more.
Something happening, yeah.
And but he's like, okay, y'all had an open relationship,
Right.
but now he not telling you, okay, the open relationship is now done because it didn't work out well for her.
Right.
But me and you, we cool.
Mhm.
So then he continues to lie to you.
Right.
So the open relationship that once
Lies to
started,
both of them.
the open relationship that once was is now not, but he don't know how
Now
to
it's
end
an
it with
affair.
you. Right. Now it becomes a full out blown affair.
Exactly.
And you stuck because now you have feelings for somebody that you knew was married.
Mm-hmm.
Either A, he tell you like, hey, my wife now, she not cool with this.
Right.
Like, but I still want to be with you. Like, I understand if you don't
Right.
want to be with me no more. Okay, you have an option whether you continue to deal with this man or not.
Right.
So if you decide to deal with him, yeah, you the mistress.
Right.
But you wasn't a mistress before.
Right. And that's the tricky situation.
Right. So
because like you said, feelings are involved at this point. And us
Right.
as women, once our feelings are involved,
it's kind of hard to be like, oh, okay, well,
yeah, right.
This
like,
is fun.
Right.
Deuces.
Like, nah, you got me attached. So what are we gonna do about
Right.
this?
So do I need to talk to your wife? You want to?
Do I need to tell her?
Right. You want me to shoot her an email? Like what's going on?
Knock, knock, knock at your house, or like what's that?
Do you want to all have a sit down, a business meeting,
intervention,
right?
or
Conference
like
call,
what?
It's like
Zoom meeting because it's all virtual nowadays,
right? But
like,
but something gonna have to happen because that's where then it's gonna be like a tricky situation.
That's why I say though, like I can't be a number 2 to anybody,
Mhm.
only because like it may be all fun and games in the beginning, but the feelings can get involved. Like if you over here cuddling with me, taking me on dates, good morning, beautifuls, get do all that stuff. Like okay, there's gonna be I like him, I want to hang with him, I want to do this, and that shit grows eventually. So that's why I say I wouldn't even want to start off being a number 2 to nobody. Like if somebody approaches me like, oh, we have an open relationship, but my wife, I'm like, yo, what? No.
Yeah.
Nice to
Thanks,
meet you though. We could be friends.
Right.
We could
Not
be
even
friends.
that. Because you don't even know, like just talking to him as a friend.
But not like an everyday friend, like cool, like how you been? Oh, cool, like we good.
I don't even like that. Because I'm pretty sure your wife don't want no new friends. Because me as a wife,
right?
Who's Megan? I don't know Megan. Did Megan go to high school with you?
Right.
I've never met Megan. So yeah, invite Megan over for dinner. Like let's meet your friend.
That's true.
Because
I'll go too. Like hey,
because to me in a marriage you should have no new women friends, and she should have
during the marriage. No,
during the marriage. No, you should have
Mm-hmm.
no new women friends.
It's
and
okay
no
to
new
have
male
friends
friends.
though.
No, definitely.
It's okay to have friends.
Like, I would never, if I were to get married or I'm in a long-term relationship, I would never say, oh, you need to get rid of Megan because she's a woman and she's your friend.
Right.
I could see if there was some flirtation.
I'm going to need you to stop saying my real name, first of all.
Oh,
calm down.
I'm sorry.
Calm down.
Okay.
All right.
The
Let's go
stallion?
back. Okay, keep going.
So I would never say, like, hey, I need for you to get rid of her because she's your friend. She's beautiful. Like, no, I don't like it.
Right.
I can see that there was like some flirtation or something there. You guys have been friends for 20 years. And I can see like, okay, like,
it's a little funny over here.
It's a little funny. Like, she been a little disrespectful. Like, I've already had to come at you once. Like, hey, I think that you've been a little disrespectful. You've been a little flirtatious. I don't feel it. Like, just watch yourself and you keep doing it. Then that's when we need to have a conversation. Hey, May, she gotta go. She gotta go.
Right.
Then that's cool. But we've been married for 10 years and all of a sudden 6 months ago, you get a new May come in the picture.
Right.
No.
That's not how that works.
How did this happen? Where did you meet her? Like, no. there should be no extra conversations with a new woman that
I don't know
that
about.
I don't know about, and vice
Mhm.
versa.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Never.
But that goes back to the whole like open relation. Like I wouldn't be able to handle that. Like I wouldn't unless we're absolutely tired of each other. We've been together 20, 30
Yeah.
years and kids, grandkids, whatever the case. Like,
Right.
would you be able to do that at that point? Would you?
I think I am it in my mind.
In my
Right.
mind.
In my mind. I say yes because I'm so like when I'm done, like I'm done.
Yeah.
Like and then I'm so like cold and like
Yeah.
I'm really emotionless. But I say that, but I think if it were actually being done, and I think, like, if I was the person who yes, the open relationship
Mhm.
portion wasn't working out for me, but it was working out well for him, yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, hell no." Like, "We
Come
shutting
back.
this
We're
down."
married. We're
Right.
married.
"We need to work this on out." Like, we said for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, to
He
nigga,
gonna look
till
at
death
you like,
do us
bitch.
part. Death.
Did you try Tinder? Did you
Right.
try this?
Death. So which one of us is dying?
You
Because it
can't
ain't
change
me,
up on
nigga.
him. You
Because it
cannot
ain't me, nigga.
just because your shit ain't working
Right.
out. Ma'am, plenty of fish. Do you need me to lock you in? Like, go figure it out. I got me a cool little
Right.
bitch.
Let me look at your profile pics. We might need to update these bitches. You see this?
Let me
This
edit
is
you.
Christian Mingle pictures. You can't be having this shit on
Have you
Tinder.
ever tried Farmers Only? 'Cause come on. You need to get it together,
Right.
ma'am. Ma'am, I have a pretty little bitch over here that I'm
Right,
trying
maybe,
to keep.
maybe Christian Mingle is your set. I know you ain't tried it, but let's give it a try. We need to try all avenues here.
All avenues. Ma'am.
Don't give up. Don't give up.
Because I'm not giving up on my bitch.
What Aaliyah say? If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again, bitch. Try
Listen,
again.
this is why you don't want to open Pandora's box. Don't even, unless I'm absolutely sick and tired of your ass. 20, 30 years
after that,
with
sick
kids.
and tired of your ass, then just go. Because
Just get a divorce, right?
Right. Because at this moment, our kids is probably
grown at this point, right?
Like,
right.
I actually had a family member like that, like who stayed together for kids. They absolutely hated each other.
I know somebody too, yeah.
Hated each other, hated each other. Like, would put on just like the biggest front. But as soon as them kids was out the room, she would be like, "Nigga, don't touch me." Like, bitch, fuck you. Like, you
having a whole on brawl.
Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I thought y'all was in love.
Like, awkward.
So yeah. And as soon as them kids walk back in the room, they will be all lovey. But
let them walk out.
One left. He grew up. He left the house. The other one was like 16, and they was just like,
wow, let's go.
Fuck this.
Wow.
The daddy was like, I can't do this shit no more. I'm out.
Were they cheating on each other? Do you know? Oh, they were cheating on each other.
She didn't care because she was like done.
I'm done.
She was done a long time ago.
Right.
I don't know what she was doing, but I know he was for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was like, yeah.
It's tricky. Once you're in a relationship for so long, you've been with this one dick for all these years. There's one personality. There's one specimen of a man. Like,
that's true.
Because I know for me now, like, I don't want you in my space 24/7.
Me neither.
So that's going to be very hard for when I do move in and have marriage and like all that stuff. Unless I have to be absolutely 100% in love.
I've been 100% in love and still like we weren't all in each other's space all the time.
That's why they created the man cave or the beauty room and stuff like.
Yeah, like he went on his like dirt bike situation.
Right.
Okay, bye. See you later.
Right.
Like, and then our schedules were different. Like, you know, he worked overnights. I worked during the day.
Right.
So that was kind of a little like we only had so many hours to like really spend together. So that was cool. But to be, day in, day out.
Yeah, no, I can't
for the
do
rest
that.
of your life. Forever.
I can't do that.
Forever.
No, I can't.
Yeah. That you really got to think about that. I mean, because I do. I think, and I probably think that's why I probably don't want to be married because it's just like,
that same person all the time,
every day, day in.
That's why.
Day out.
That's why you got to find a partner like that you can have fun with,
Mhm.
spontaneity. Like, I'm spontaneous. You know, I will hop on the plane so fast, like in 2
Yeah.
hours. Like, let's go right now. Like,
Right.
I'm
And I
really
be like, girl, bitch.
like, I'm really
Hold on, I gotta find somebody to watch Kyle.
I'm
Girl,
really
I'm broke. What you mean? Bitch. I just paid my car note, my rent. Girl, I got you. Just you gonna pay me back? You gonna pay me back? Me like, damn, like, wait a minute. Let me look at my calendar. See what's due. Like, all right.
But I'm really
Can we make payment arrangements?
I'm really spontaneous. Like, I like to have fun. Like, I like to joke. So that's why I feel like I need a partner that likes to do the same things. Like,
and that can be like really difficult to find.
Yeah.
Because you have people who like the person that they met, but then when they get you, they want to change you.
Mm-hmm.
You drink too much. You want to go out and party too much.
Right.
Your clothes too little.
Right.
You're showing too much. But this is all the things I
presented
did.
myself.
Right.
You met me in the club
while I was drinking with little ass clothes on, drunk.
I presented myself to you.
This is how I presented myself to you.
Even Jesus says, "Come as you are."
I'm dead. Not Jesus. She done threw Jesus in the mix. Lord.
Lordy, that's a whole nother conversation when it comes to men and what they're looking for. Because, you know, just like women, they are just as picky. So,
shit, at this point in my life, look, nigga, you got a pulse?
Not
you
a
ain't
pulse.
got like a disease you dying from, right? You don't need me for my insurance. You got a place to live? You got a car? You got a job? You ain't got 10 kids? All right, let's do
go.
this.
Let's go. You don't need Viagra, right? Okay.
Even if you did, don't worry. I can get you a prescription. Don't trip. I got you.
A penis is a penis.
A penis is a penis at this point. It's hard out here. Shit. The older you get, shit, your pie get narrower and narrower.
Right.
It's like, damn.
Start hitting up the little mid-20s, 25.
I want to say, then you go on that app. What's that app for the 60 and above?
No, I'm not doing that unless I'm getting on somebody's house deed and life insurance. That's the only way.
Hey, that's the app you gotta go to. Shoot.
Well, what is it?
Like,
Sticketarrangement.com?
I don't know what it is, but Google
go find
it.
me a little old man, okay?
Right.
You need me to put your teeth in, boo?
But you gotta make sure that they have all their faculties, because you don't want no family members trying to dispute that will. You don't want them kids coming in and be like, nah, my dad had dementia.
I'm gonna do it just like what's her name? Taraji P and Baby Boy. When she hit her boo, when the baby mother walk by, like, I am the wife, okay? I am it. Calm down.
Not the tattoo.
Yo, this conversation has been fun, like opening up about, you know, open relationships and stuff like that. I guess it was enjoyable, funny and stuff.
Yes.
You know, the prude Megan actually said she might have an open relationship. Like, what?
That was like 40 years from now. She tired of the nigga. She like 65. Moving on.
But thank you for tuning in to episode.
The prude is going to be a prune by that time.
Hey, prunes are still good, okay?
Yeah, prunes make you shit too. So you're going to be just nothing but shit.
Full of shit as I am.
Well, no, you just going to be a lot of loose, runny shit when you become a prune. But, you know, hey, that's a whole nother topic, too.
All right. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to the episode 6 of the Miss.Shevious podcast every other Sunday at 7 p.m. Follow us on Instagram at miss.shevious podcast. And it's your girl, Miss.Shevious.
And it's your girl, Ronnie. I want to say, you know, happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers out there. Make sure, you know, if y'all in an open relationship, keeping it spicy, doing what y'all do, just make sure y'all stay safe out there.
Wrap it up and wear a mask.
All right now.
Bye.